I was starting to trust you. But now Kane has asked for your services specifically. He thinks you can handle this. GDI has imported a nuclear detonator, and Kane's intelligence shows it hasn't even been unpacked yet. Since you seem so brilliant, sneak into the GDI base with a small task force, find the crate and get out, if you can. And if you're lucky, I'll have a helicopter waiting for you.
Welcome back to Command & Conquer Tiberian Dawn Redux, and welcome to the next mission for Nod. It's another tactical mission. This time we have to steal a nuclear warhead. In the original version of the mission here, the easiest approach is probably just to grab the warhead and then just go to the evac zone. Also use your bikes because they're extremely fast. Here it's actually a bit easier, at least I found, to just make your way through here. What you can do is you can lure GDI units with your bikes. So you approach them with the bikes, they're going to follow the bikes and try to take them out, and then the rest of your units destroys them. And it's basically how you get across most of the map here. You can still rush it, but your light tanks aren't actually that fast. So everything is more like it works in generals, because it's a mod for Command & Conquer Generals. It's not quite the same. But you also have some advantages. Your rocket guys are much more effective against infantry now, due to the splash damage. Same goes for your bikes. And the medium tanks are actually a bit easier to take out in that regard. So the lure method works best with units that cannot fire on the move, such as tanks. So it works best with infantry, grenadiers, riflemen, etc, etc. These guys definitely need to die. Grenadiers can wreak a lot of havoc if you let them. One thing you have to take into account when you do the luring is that the troops you're luring might pass through your ambush troops, and then your own troops might deal some collateral damage to them. But it's not that big of a deal, but it can happen. Medium tank here. Careful with that. Thankfully a lot of these medium tanks here, they stay in position until you attack them and then run off. Squish a bunch of those guys there because I'm not going to shoot all of those manually. And some of them will also remain idle if you attack them from outside their range. Hey, double promoted bazooka trooper, not bad. You must have gotten maybe the medium tank, I guess. That guy lasted a little bit longer than I thought he would. Be careful here. These are just riflemen, but you never know what's behind the riflemen. Here's another guy. Oh, you just died. Didn't even need to lure you. You can see the row through the shroud there. It's just a feature of generals. And there's another medium tank here. This is all doable. Oop, Hammer as well. Yeah, these guys are all following the Nod cycles. Not the Hammer though. The Hammer decided gonna stay here and attack. Most of the riflemen are distracted, however. There we go. Some casualties here, but nothing particularly significant. This guy here. You can take this guy here from outside his range, and he's not going to follow us. Now, rather convenient, because otherwise the medium tanks, especially on the original map, are obviously the toughest units on the map, because they're the toughest units in the game except for mammoth tanks. So you want to be careful with those. They're also kinda slow compared to most of your units. In fact, all your vehicles are faster, so that's something as well. Boom. So that one's gone. And here is yet another medium tank. Oh, and Grenadiers, of course. Yeah, you come over here. And there we go. Oh, surprise hammer. And that was not outside that tank's range, but that's fine. Oh, it's coming. Ooh. Tanking over those hills, that looks a bit awkward, but that's fine. And boom. Alright, that guy's gone as well. See you here. Looks like you have strict orders to hold your position. So strict in fact that you're gonna get yourself killed because of it. Here we go. Time to approach the base here. Actually towers on the other side. I'm not sure this one here does have towers. I guess we'll find out. First, let's kill all of you. Let's lure the hammer. Or let's not lure the hammer, let's just kill the hammer. Great Grenadier, my nemesis. Okay. More infantry. Are they building infantry? Or do they just have infantry? Not actually that sure about that. Okay, you come over here. Give me that crate, thank you. Then someone just make it down here. I don't care who it is.
Reinforcements have arrived.
That should be sufficient. There we go.
Mission accomplished.
Fun fact, in the original game, any unit can enter the pickup zone after the crate has been picked up, or even before the crate has been picked up. The reason being that the crate, picking up the crate doesn't actually do anything. It's entering the tile the crate is on that enables the player being able to win the map, and then you just need to enter the zone at the end. So you can also do that in any order you want, and even with the units that picked up the crate having been destroyed already. But that's just a limitation of how the game works. In any case, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.